to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Boston College, about to kick it off and get this game started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Arkansas's offense is on the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him. And the ball is intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he doesn't care on the opening drive getting a huge interception.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Battle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Second down coming up. To throw, it's James trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of rhythm. Maybe before we open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job on the offensive coordinator.
About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown.
10, Arkansas, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard turns out the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Makes the catch and knocked down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, your quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Green. Getting some heat. Wiggles free. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try it over the left side. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. It was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the back. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This is an offense that can find multiple ways to get explosive plays, especially when they hand it off to this guy, David.
And it's so nice to have a running game you can depend on, especially when you get on the other side of the field, now set up on the 2-yard.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Charlotte. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Using his legs, it's Hill. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Looking to pass. It's Green. He's right on target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Well, they picked up that first running the football. That's good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just couldn't quite squeeze the interception, and man, did he have some daylight in front of him. 2nd down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Back to the air one more time. He's got the tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. To the air, it's James. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Working on the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Hauls it in. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
17, Arkansas, 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's battle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 1st and 10.
Timeout.
Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running behind that left side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the 2nd half.
And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Green. Moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man, it's Bond. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Going with the ground game left. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's James. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they got him for the sack.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bond. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Got a lot of running room. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
Gets it out fast. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Stopped after making the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They think there's room to run to the right here. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Franklin. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him. And I'm going to throw it up and let him make the play like he did right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Arkansas, 17.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He's going to pass. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion has him set up, second and short. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield, it's Green. Looking to the big tight end. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On third and goal, they'll throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Pocket starts to collapse. Still on his feet at the 45. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to pass, it's James. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He'll try to take it back. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.